I wanted to return to Breachway because we finished up a kind of a first overview of the Arbalest, and now we've actually unlocked the Marauder, and I've been wanting to play this one again. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. It is markedly more offensive than the previous ship. So if we even look at just the general description for the Arbalest, it's going to read a little differently. The Arbalest is a well-rounded ship, strikes a balance between offense and defense, boasts pulse laser, performs best in multi-attack bursts, destroying enemy equipment with ease. So this one was awesome. You can actually get in there, target specific pieces of equipment with precision damage, and then you also had ready access to shields to absorb hits and then dish them out again. So now the Marauder is very, very different. It has some shields, but not a lot. It's probably going to take some damage, but it focuses primarily on sheer damage output through continual strikes to the enemy's hull. And as long as we can keep up doing damage to the enemy hull, we're going to be able to amplify and increase our consistency of damage output. So I've actually changed my camera because I'm hoping this is going to allow the bunnies to see a little bit better when we're playing combat. So let's go ahead and get on into it. I think she looks so cool. I love the black and red. That's like really my style.
Hey Cap, I have an old friend in this sector. He owes me some favors. Might be wise to pay him a visit. I'll mark the location of his usual stomping grounds. I also mark the location of the pirate hideout in this sector, if we ever need it.
So we're gonna head through. It looks like we're currently, well, of course, we've got the best reputation with the deadweights. I guess that's us. And then the free roamers, and then green and blue. They don't like us so much. And guess what? We're going through a disliked blockade right here. Busy with trying to prevent civilians from fleeing the system, only a security drone has noticed our approach. It's heading our way on an intercept course. Prepare for combat. So right now we start out with 5 cards in our hand. We've got some crew abilities, full burn, kinetic attacks, flak, railgun, deal 25% more damage this turn. We're using flak right now primarily, I believe. We don't even have railgun yet. We've got double time this turn, draw a card every time you play a card. That's so powerful. And then we've got cheap shot. Your next attack this turn costs -3 offensive capabilities. Opening shot. So that's going to deal flak damage, deal 2 to 4 damage. On hull damage, apply 1 shred if enemy has none. Every stack of shred, it will increase the minimum flak damage by 1. So we're dealing 2 to 4. That deals hull damage, and we've applied a shred. Incoming minimum flak damage increased by 1, so now we're dealing 3 to 6 instead of 2 to 6. That's excellent. And shredding 5, so it's 3 to 6. And we're dealing the full 6, and we've actually applied more shred, so it's building up now. That's excellent. We can just keep hitting. We could utilize cheap shot. Your next attack this turn costs -3. Let's keep stacking it. Hit. Build that up. Look at that. It's stacking like crazy. That's amazing. Well, let's go ahead and end the turn. He's got 6. He has 6 health left. That's insane. 5 to 5. I almost feel like, I mean, at this point, he's going to deal 4 to us. We'll just stick up a little bit of a pulse and we'll end. We absorb that easily. And then we're just going to send out a shot. Look at that. High five, man. Holy crap, that builds up quickly. That shred is incredible. So it's just making it consistent. You've got a damage range and it just pumps it up to the point where it's going to deal 5 damage. It's going to deal 5 damage, going to deal 6 damage. That's amazing. Can we buff this further? I don't remember how that works. +1 capacity. Oh, straight up capacity. That costs 100 credits. Whoops. We need to be boosting our reactor before we're going to be able to take advantage of that. Well, I just spent a lot of credits. Well, oh well. Ion Cannon Mark 1. Looks like we deal damage to shields specifically. So that's great because in order to utilize the flak, we want to keep the damage straight to the hull as often as possible in order to keep our damage building. So being able to drop shields quickly is going to be incredibly important. I think I'm going to go with Ion Cannon because I want to keep that flak going, right? Ion Spear, deal 8 shields on shield break, disable target equipment for 2 turns. Well, maybe we can cancel that heavy barrage. That'd be phenomenal. We're going to break. Oh, we can choose. Look at that. It gives you a reticle like that. Dude, that's so powerful. So if we target the heavy barrage, we can cancel it on the next one. And he's only got 4 shields. We're going to deal 8, and we are going to break his shields. So shot.
Enemy shields down.
And that is the delay. That is phenomenal. Look at that. Ionized ship indicates ionized level. Each 6 ionized removes 1 pip from an enemy action. Each 6 ionized disables 1 random resource production for the player. That is so strong. We really don't have much in the way of cash. Static charge subsystem for flak, reducing shredding requirement for this weapon by 1 if enemy is ionized. Oh my god. Okay, I can't look at this. It's too painful. Oh, that's painful. There's so many cool things that I want to know about, but I just don't have the credits because I was curious and I expanded our capacity without boosting our reactor. I think we may die. I think we might have died. We might as well full burn, hit him with light barrage, and rearm. And here it comes. So I think our mission is over. Unfortunately, opening shot, flak barrage, and we are dead. Oof. Well, we got pretty far-ish. Let's go for a new run. I'm going to try the Marauder again because I think we kind of get the idea. It's just I sort of boosted and wasted credits early, and we really couldn't afford that. So we're going to try that again. I'm going to try to speed through this a little bit. So we'll see how this goes. So into the blockade. So what do we got? Prepare for combat. They've got their laser pulse, shield pulse. There's a delay. So light barrage or opening shot. Let's go ahead and apply 1 shred.
Shredded enemy hull.
So we have 1 shred. Twin barrel, 3 to 6, 3 to 5. We'll start with light barrage because it's clean. And we'll go ahead and trigger cheap shot twin barrel. Stack them. And then we'll go ahead and end. There we go. So we just stack up as much damage as possible. They've only got 8 remaining. We'll send 3. And they're about to send in 4 damage. We'll shield pulse. And we will rearm as well. So we'll gain 2 ordnance. We took 0 damage. We have no attack cards. We'll end the turn. They pulsed up. Opening shot is 2 to 4. We'll try it. They have 2 remaining. We'll deal 2 to 5. They've got 3 remaining. And they've got a laser pulse coming in. We'll gain 4 mass. And then, ooh, we've got a hasty defense, right? It's going to be 4 damage or we take 3 hull. I mean, it's honestly less. So we'll 3 hull, which is a shame. I guess I could have triggered double time because that's already shot to finish. There we go. Yeah, if we did double time as possible, we would have rolled into something, right? So add a card. Volatile Barrage, Hasty Defense, Mass Surge, gain 4, lose up to 4, Volatile Barrage, and continue. So ideally, if we just keep up the pressure, then we'll be able to make Volatile Barrage work for us. And then we've got a new mission, 2 elite ships, same thing. 2 elite ships. There's Quad Flak, which I believe is used for missiles. Shredding 5 of the enemy has shields, deal max damage. Deal 2 to 5 damage and destroy the closest enemy missile. We could go all in on it instead of the ion cannons. Let's try out the Quad Flak. We got Mass Driver as well. Tungsten rounds deal 4 damage, 50% bonus damage to equipment, and it's precision. And we've got Kinetic Catapult, deal 2 damage plus 2 damage for every mass produced. Disable 2 mass production for 1 turn. I think I'm just going to go all in on the Quad Flak, and then see how quickly we can build that up. That sounds pretty compelling. So we've got Quad Flak now, and we've got Light Flak. We're definitely using mass quite heavily, it looks like, so that's something to keep in mind. Asteroid ore is going to be pretty big, I think. This is disliked. This is neutral. We're going to head down this way. We have 2 elite up here, but we have 2 elite this way as well. So we're going down this time to the free roamers in the neutral conflict zone. Ion Dart. So we've seen this one deal 4 ionize. Light Barrage. Light Barrage is coming in on the next. We've got a shield pulse. We can easily deflect that. And we don't have opening barrage. I think I'm just going to instantly trigger double time. I feel like that's so important. And we want to start this one off correctly. It seems like we've got quite a potent amount of damage that we're going to deal. But I suppose we'll wait. Maybe instead of doing full burn, we should wait until we're at a point where we already have some flak shred. Light Barrage to start. That's for 3. We've got Spread Shot. That's a new one. Destroy the closest enemy missile. He's not going to send missiles. I will Shield Pulse. He can deal 2 to 5, but we only have 4 shields. I guess I'll cheap shot up. We've got twin barrel, stack them. And volatile barrage. It's 0 to 8, we dealt 1. And we will gain some heat and hold. Dealt 3, so it didn't do the full damage. That's great. Opening shot will stack a little bit of shred, so that's great. Hasty defense for his incoming of up to 9 points of damage. I'm at this point, that's probably best. Let's stack up and hold. That's nothing, they dealt 8. Charge shot, deal 4 to 7 damage, shredding 5. If the enemy has shields, deal max damage. Well, we don't have that, but let's see. This costs 3, that costs 3. We can only really choose 1, right? 3 to 5, that's 4 to 7. Let's just do the most damage we can. Big hit, flak reload, ion dart is delayed. Let's go rearm. Hold. We can do this. That's 3 and 3, double light barrage. Done. High five. All right. Just keep the flak building. Keep the flak building. Add a card. So we got flak barrage. Yes, why not? Covering fire. Deal 3 to 6 damage. 10% chance to discard an enemy attack card for every point of hull damage dealt. Wow. And optimization. Gain 1 ordnance for every 2 mass that you spend. Let's go covering fire. That sounds amazing. Wow, that was a lot better. And he was able to heal up 4. Wow, I love the chance for that. He did such a good job. That's excellent. We've got 129. We could boost our reactor. We're not going to any sort of space station anytime soon, so we probably should just do that. So we'll go reactor power, and we're going to stack up our ordnance, and let's push. Abandoned refueling platform in the quadrant. Coordinates have been added to the map. That's excellent. Thank you so much. So allied conflict zone or disliked waypoint. We're going to go into an allied conflict zone.
Hey, due to your association with known pirate groups in this sector, we've been given an order to engage and neutralize your ship.
The Starkin ship is engaging combat protocols. I mean, it doesn't sound... I guess it's the chances for allied events and stuff. Heavy blast, deal 10, minus 50% equipment damage, shield pulse. Okay, well, deal 10. Hasty defense might be what is needed, unfortunately. And we've got charge shot. I'm going to try to learn, and we'll go double time immediately. And we're going to trigger that charged shot. We would have dealt 7 if he were shield pulsed. We'll go light barrage. 4 to 6 damage. Chance to discard an enemy attack card for every point of hull damage dealt. 4 to 6. I was hoping to discard heavy blast. Well, I no longer have enough mass, so I'll have to go that mass card. And then we're going to hasty defense. It's going to cost us 3, but we'll gain 12 to absorb that heavy blast and end. Singleton heavy blast. And the shield pulse, they've got 4 shields. Spread shot, volatile barrage, twin barrel. Twin barrel, add light barrage to your hand.
Shields down.
And we are going to hold. They'll get their shield pulse again. Generators on cooldown, 1 turned heavy blast. So this is our chance. Volatile barrage, 0 to 8. It's too wide of a spread. We have enough mass. I guess we'll start with opening shot. Opening shot again.
Shredded enemy hull.
And we are going to hold. So now they still do not have shields. Heavy blast is incoming. We don't need this for missiles because they don't have it, but it is 3 to 5 damage, which is kind of nice. So we'll start with just a standard light barrage. Their shield pulse is offline, but they have 7. We could really take a big swing and hope we roll very high. That's 3. It's not high enough. And we're going to take a heavy blast. I don't like that at all, but I don't really have much of a choice. So hold. Oof. We're down to 45. Well, let's just trash these guys. There we go. Man, always like one a little bit short, right? Gain 26 credits, add a card. Volatile Barrage, Covering Fire, Hasty Defense. That's another one. I think I'm just going to skip here and continue. So we get extra 15 credits. So, and we was able to repair. Wow, this guy's on fire today. That's excellent. Well, we'll go Conflict Zone, Allied, and we're heading towards this other area.
This is an anti-piracy sector sweep. You have charges of aiding and perpetrating acts of piracy. Your lives and ships are forfeit.
They engage combat protocols. Man, these are not exactly... I expected I go through allied territory is going to be fine, but wow. Spread shot to take out missiles and heavy barrage, huge flak hit, right? Well, let's think. So we've got 8 out of 12 command points. We don't have to hit any of the missiles. We've got our shield pulse. I mean, we might as well pulse up unless we can knock that back. I doubt it. So we'll pulse up. Oh, actually, before I do that, I'm going to trigger double time. Now we're going to pulse up. It draws rearm. How many times are we going to hit? We can hit for 9. We can hit for 9 ordnance worth with cheap shot. And this is going to cost 2 and 2. So we might as well just get it in now. We're triggering everything. Deal 3 to 8 damage, shredding 5. The enemy has shields, deal max. We've got twin barrel 2 to 7. We've got light barrage, shredding 5. We just want that shred in there. Twin barrel, stack him. Light barrage. Charge shot.
Shredded enemy hull.
18. And end turn. They hit our 4 shields. We still have 1. Spread shots coming again. We have our own spread shot. We've got light barrage as well. Volatile barrage. We're going with light barrage. And we knock out heavy barrage for a moment, but we still have a little bit of a shot coming in with a 2 to 5. Please roll low. It comes in at the minimum. That's phenomenal. And he's currently reloading. Opening shot. He has no shred, so we're going to add it. Add it guaranteed. Come with light barrage. Rearm. End turn. He's got 9. Charge shot. 5. Hold. Twin barrel. We were close. And there it is. High five. Beautiful. Excellent. So we're up to 71 credits. Add a card. Light barrage, charge shot, optimization. I'm going to... I guess I'll get another light barrage. Because they're so handy. They're so handy. And he was able to heal again. My god, incredible. Is that a chance? This guy's on, right? Can provide advantages. Provides bonus. Chance to repair hull damage after combat encounters. Chance. That's pretty nuts. Good on him. We've got System Event Allied. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go to it.
Hail, brother. I have something real special here we can use to sow some anarchy and reap some riches. That ship of yours seems perfect for the job at hand. I need you to use this transponder from a captured Solari ship and attack the Starkin patrol up ahead with it activated.
I'll give you some nice equipment we plundered. Do you even know what it is? We don't. But I guess we'll accept it. Prepare for combat. All right, well, we're going on in. Beam sweep. Deal 6 damage, ignite 3, so he's going to impart heat upon us. And we've got a couple of turns, and then he's going to get a big boost to shields. So that's how that's going to work. So, opening shot, first up. Stack them.
Suboptimal hit.
We're going to go ahead and trigger double time. That's 2 and 1. Or light barrage. Light barrage. Rearm. And hold. Beam sweeps coming in for 12. That's 12 damage. We've got hasty defense. We're going to trigger it immediately. And we are going to hang tight. Incoming. Beam out. Beam out. And they weren't actually able to land damage on the hull, so that's super great for us. No heat imparted. They've got Scorch, deal 4 damage plus 1 damage for each enemy heat, and deal 3 damage. Ignite 3. If enemies overheated, deal double damage. Well, it's not going to happen, so there's basically straight 7 for the most part, right? Shredding 7 out of 7. If the enemy has shields, deal max damage. Well, it's going to deal max damage, which is awesome. Charge shot. And then that's all we got, unfortunately. That's all I got. Oh, we're taking this damage. Oh, not cool. And then they're on beam sweep rampart. Okay, okay. Well, he's got 3 shields. We have a lot of ordnance right now. I feel like we should probably drop 1, raise 1, and we've gained some heat for reallocating that way, because mass is holding us back right now, actually. It's going to be 2 to 4. Let's deal light barrage.
Enemy shields down.
We'll come on in with opening shot to shred. We've now got 1 shred. I guess they don't have any missiles. We'll just shoot anyway. And end turn. Beam sweeps coming in for 12. Okay, 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 okay. Covering fire, deal 4 to 6. 10% chance to discard an enemy attack card for every point of hull damage dealt.
Suboptimal hit.
We did not land it. We'll do... Oh, that beam sweep's coming in. It's going to ignite 3. Hull damage required to add 1 heat. I mean, he definitely will add... If we do asteroid ore, it's going to buff our heat by 2, and we can't afford that. This is already going to overheat us, so we'll have to go light barrage. And we've got a bit of a problem. I've got to dump asteroid ore, and we'll end the turn. Incoming, it's going to hurt. And now we're at the overheat threshold. So at the start of your turn, receive 1 hull damage per overheat point. At the end of your turn, dissipate 1 heat. So they're going to send us 9. We do have hasty defense for 2 mass. We've got to keep that in mind. They have no shields. So we'll go ahead and twin barrel. We'll hasty defense. Light barrage. And hold. And at least they didn't impart more heat, because we're already taking more hull damage. Light barrage. That was not great. That was not great. That cost us a lot. We'll grab the salvage. We'll gain 40. We add a card. Light barrage covering fire. Flash shields. Gain 12 shield. Lose all shield at the start of your next turn. I mean, that's fine. We only need it for a moment. That's actually pretty powerful. It's like a better version of hasty defense for us.
Perfect execution, brother. A clean and decisive attack. This is what I like to see from a fellow deadweight. If we had more captains like you, we'd be calling the shots in this system.
Take the Alpha Strike. Subsystem for laser flak, ion missile rack, and railgun. Your first attack with a weapon in the first turn of combat doesn't cost resources. Wow. Oh, that's epic. You add the subsystem to your cargo bay and prepare to blast off. Well, that's very helpful. We'll definitely stick that on to... I guess opening strike isn't that expensive. It costs how much? Doesn't cost resources? I mean, that's a lot of these cost mass. That'll be huge if that's the case. Although I suppose I like starting with opening shot, but quad flak could be incredible. Let's stick it on quad flak just because they cost so much mass. Yeah. So we've got elite combat. We need to fight elites. I don't like this. We could head down and go to the deserted fuel station and then roll on up from there. Oh boy. I guess we can try elite combat because then we'll have the deadweights with us and then we can fly by and go to the space station if things go south. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going. We're going. Your sensors pick up the drive signature of a deadweight ship. Our database matches it to a gunship notorious for raiding local shipping lanes. We could attack it. We're not going to attack it. Pick up the transponder instead. We can visit a space station regardless of faction standing. So we did not take the elite combat. I don't think if we want to get to the end of this, we're going to have to ignore the mission, I think. So we'll go space station. We've got the transponder. Proceed dock. There we go. So we got in. We've got 111. 111, we can also sell salvage, right? So salvage is worth 35. So I think we'll sell it there. Now we've got 146 and we can choose things. We've got a railgun, which we know our main Sandro has the capability to wield, I believe. We got a mass driver, shield burst. What's the railgun actually? Tungsten round. Deal 4 damage, 50% bonus damage to equipment specifically. Pinpoint. Deal hull 4 damage plus 1 equipment damage for each destroyed and disabled enemy equipment. I mean, that's pretty epic if you can stack that up. Static charge. Reduce shredding requirement for this weapon by 1 if enemy is ionized. We do not have the ionized. Ammo allocator. Reduce the next flak attack cost by 1 ordnance every time you deal minimum flak damage. Oh, so it's a way to, like, compensate you, I suppose. Repair kit. Repair 3 hull at the start of every battle. That's very nice. But it's for the engineering bay, which we do not have. And missile lock. Max repair is going to cost us 74. Well, as unsexy as it is, I'm going to take max repair because we need it badly. And we can't really buy any of these now, so we'll just kind of keep that in mind. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll leave that. Buy fuel for 30. Crew activity, ship and equipment maintenance. I think it's to remove cards. So we can go ship and equipment maintenance, and we can actually remove a card for 40. I'm tempted to remove the hasty defense now that we've got the one that gives us 12 for 1 turn. But I think I'll do it. So it's hasty defense. We'll remove this one. And then we'll back out. Then we will crew activity and then leave, right? +2 morale for the next 3 nodes. And we'll depart the station. We've got another one here. We also have elite combat. I mean, I guess we might as well try to do it. And we can always come back to a pirate hideout right after. An advanced combat vessel for the Solari. So we're going to attack an elite. We actually have full health for once, so hopefully it's going to matter, right? Light barrage and retribution. We saw this one last time, so we'll try to do a little better. This is unfortunate. So flash shields is the one that we picked up. That's going to give us 12 for 4 energy, but we're short on energy. I suppose we could... That's going to be +4 every turn. Honestly, we need it, though. We need it. Opening shot. Send it.
Shredded enemy hull.
They're going to deal 2 to 5. Well, let's go double time. And we'll send... We'll do cheap shot. And we'll come in with a light barrage. That shredding 5 will light barrage. There it is. We've got charge shot. I really wish I did full burn at that point. They're down to 32 hull. And this is 1 and 3 for rearm, shield, pulse, which will give us 4. Do it up. So we'll hopefully mitigate the incoming damage, and we're going to hold because we need the energy if we want flash shields. End turn. They only dealt 2. Phenomenal. Improvised flak is waiting if we hit him with flak. They're going to deal 3 to 6 with a 10% chance to discard an enemy attack card that's ours, right? So... do we need more mass? We don't. If we hit him, we're going to get hit with improvised flak. And we don't have enough for shields yet. We have 1 shield at the moment. I almost don't even want to attack. I mean, I guess that's kind of their play. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Unfortunately, we're going to take a hit here. Covering fire. Light barrage, 2 to 5. All right, well... now we have enough to flash shields. We're going to go ahead and flash shields. We're on 12. We'll hit him with twin barrel, but first, full burn, twin barrel, spread shot. Oh, actually, no. Double light barrage, light barrage, light barrage. And we'll hold. Incoming. We've got 12 shields. They dealt 5. We have 7. They dealt 4. We have 3. Excellent. Predictive aim. Your next flak attack this turn deals maximum damage. Well, that's unfortunate. Honestly, they don't have shields, so we just keep hitting with light barrage. We might shred some of this stuff. Send... yeah, light barrage. We knocked out covering fire. That's huge. Rearm. And unfortunately, that's all we got. Yeah, so hold. Incoming. 9 damage. Oof. It's alright. It's not too bad. Blind. Enemy attacks deal -1 damage for 3 turns. Well, 3 to 6, 3 to 7. Volatile barrage. Let's go. Covering fire. There's their... ah! And we dropped improvised flak. It was a 10% chance to drop their attack card. That's excellent. Spread shot. Hold. Okay, okay. Let's see. If we full burn, I think we have enough. Opening shot. Light barrage. Volatile. Yes! I know it's 0 to 8, so glad we landed it. Shield initiator, subsystem for shield generator. Start combat with 4 shields. Add a card. Well, we got basic shield. I'm curious if you can use it on that. They got charge shot. I wonder why these show up as yellow, like they're duplicates. Is that what that is? But if that's the case, we already have a light barrage. Yellow card. Huh. I wonder what that is. Auto shield. Ordnance surge. That was super helpful to have. I'm going to grab ordnance surge. And we shall continue. Curious about shield initiator. It says it's for the shield generator, right? Shield generator. So we can't like stick it on basic shield. Oh, we can. It is whatever your shield generator is. Well, that's very nice. I'm happy about that. If we look, it gives us start combat with 4 shield points. So that's huge. So I'm very, very happy about that. We were able to make it through 1 elite enemy. I suppose we could go for another. All right, we're gonna try for it. Oh my gosh, this seems like a bad idea. More Solari ships. So it's going to be the second of the elite enemies. This is what did us in last time, right? Covering fire retribution. So very much the same sort of setup here. We start with 4 shields. We're going to take an initial blast so we can be a little more aggressive. And twin barrel opening shot. Let's go. First of all, full burn. Double time. Opening shot to start with shred.
Shredded enemy hull.
We're going to go ahead and cheap shot. I didn't see ordnance surge there. Deal 3 to 7. Light barrage. Ordnance surge. Light barrage.
Barely scratched.
Asteroid ore. Volatile barrage. We're going to take 3 to 6. We currently have 4. Shield pulse. Wow, what an opener. What an opener. Retribution. They didn't even get to trigger their improvised flak yet. Well, tell you what. Charge shot. If enemy has shields, they do not. Spread shot, they don't. Flash shields, we need 4 energy. We're going to get 1 more. We have 2, so we'll take a little bit of tick. We light barrage, they're going to send in more. Let's dump out rearm, just to leave more space in the hand. And we are going to dump out spread shot, and we're going to end the turn. So we're just going to take that hit. If we had enough for flash shields, I would have triggered it already. So we'll flash shields now. Now we'll have 12, because we're going to trigger improvised flak. Let's go light barrage the shred. Now charge shot costs less. Slam it in. And incoming. Here we go. Dealt 5, we have 7. Dealt 7 exactly. Perfect. No hull damage. They've got 17. Covering fire has a 10% chance to discard an enemy card. This is going to be 7. Oh boy. That's 5. 7, 6, 13. 10% chance to drop an attack card. And it worked. It worked. Okay, okay, okay. We can hold on to our mass. There's no point. Charge shot for 7. Excellent. And we knock out light barrage. Oh, that's phenomenal. Wow, this paid off well. Keep it up. Light barrage. There it is. High 5. Wow, that was excellent. Okay, that was clean. Radiating panel for a cooling system. +1 heat radiation per turn. Gain it. Grab it. Add a card. We have support gambit. Reshuffle all support cards into your draw pile. Wow. Gain 1 ordnance for each card. That's epic. It's just a 4-turn cooldown? That's crazy. Disarm. Play 1 covering fire for each attack card the enemy intends to play. Play 1. Oh my god. Well, I guess it's 4 and 4, but it costs a lot of energy. I don't know if we have that. So I might go with support gambit. That seems kind of awesome. And continue. Ah, we just finished the mission, so we have 150 extra. So I think that's good enough. I guess we could also go back to space station. Will it let us turn around? Doesn't look like it's gonna. I mean, I guess we could upgrade for that 150. We can get a reactor boost and get more energy because now we have more energy intensive cards for our shields. I didn't catch that. And it seems like we can't go back. Oh, no, we can go back. Pirate hideout. There it is. Excellent. Now buy a modded transponder to visit a space station. Nope. Enter the hangar. That's what we're looking for because we actually have cash this time. It's like the first time we're going in with cash. So they've got the Ion Cannon Mark 1 Shield Fortifier. That's kind of interesting. Shield Fortify. Gains 6 shield plus 1 for each Fortify card played up to a maximum of 12. I mean, that's epic. It's a lot of energy use. Production Stabilizer. Subsystem for the Resource Bay. If we move, that's a Resource Bay. Oh, so that works. Each turn you do not receive HP damage, you gain 1 random resource. Wow, that's epic. That is epic. That's incredible. Thermal mass subsystem for cooling. That's tactical. So we don't have anything for that. Static charge, reduce shredding requirement for the weapon by one of the enemies ionized. There's Ion Cannon Mark 1, but I mean, it's a little too late for that, I think. So I'm actually going to go for the Production Stabilizer. That sounds powerful. There we go. And we'll sell the radiating panel. Oh, there we go. Sell for 60. Now we have 115. Max repair is for 10. Right now, we could do ammo allocator, but that's going to cost 140, so I guess not. We'll do max repair for 20. We'll leave, and we're on our way. Very, very cool. Very cool. We have 95 credits to our name. Not enough to boost our maximum capacity, but boy, we've got a bunch of reactor buffs. Buy fuel. I mean, we probably should. Honestly, we probably should. And we can probably buy another one. We've got 3. Crew activity. We'll visit the bar. Oh, we already have a +2 morale. Ship equipment and maintenance if we want to remove a card, but we don't have 40 credits, so we're off. All right, we're in pretty good shape right now. Conflict zone, visited, disliked. I mean, I guess we already went there. We could go through the conflict zone. Let's go. We're heading to the boss.
Your ship is registered as having committed acts of piracy. Surrender immediately or be destroyed.
The Solaris ship is engaging combat protocols. Well, hopefully we'll do this cleanly and without fuss, right? He's got spread shot, opening shot. That's if we have missiles, and charged barrier is coming online in a little bit. 40 hull. We don't have opening shot ready. He's going to deal some. We start out with 4, so we're coming in with double time. Let's dump asteroid ore. We'll go with light barrage. That deals 4. Covering fire to hopefully 10% chance to drop an attack card. We drop an attack card. That's incredible. And we might as well come in. We don't have any of anything else, so we'll just go ahead and end the turn. Incoming. Half of the shields, that's it. And then the shields will dissipate, I believe. Opening shot, we can open that shred.
Barely scratched.
So start that off. Volatile barrage and spread shot. Well, let's go shield pulse. Every turn that we do not receive HP damage, we gain an additional resource at the end of the turn. So that's all helpful, but 3, 2, that's 5. Well, let's just freaking hit him. Let's hit him. Spread shot. It's going to be 1 to 8. We didn't get shred. We'll end the turn. Incoming. That's 2. Please deal 3. And he dealt 3, so we get a random resource apparently. Look at that, we got an extra energy. We've got a lot of energy now, yeah? Support Gambit. Reshuffle all support cards in your draw pile. Gain 1 ordnance for each card. Well, we don't need rearm, that's for sure. We're going to discard that. We've got our light barrage. They have an opening shot coming in. We've got flash shields, which we can totally afford. Let's go light barrage. And we knock out opening shot. Never mind. Let's hold. End the turn. They get their barrier. They've got spread shot incoming. That's it for 2 to 5 damage. We have to roll maximum.
Enemy shield down.
Oh, we did roll maximum. Incredible. Wow. Well, ordnance surge. We'll light barrage. We can support Gambit to re-roll our support cards. Sure. And then we will go flash shields.
Shields up, Captain.
And hold. That's it? Okay, there we go. In that case, well, they don't have shields. They got covering fire. 10% chance to drop their attack card.
Barely scratched.
It did not land it. Opening shot. I mean, I suppose we'll go cheap shot so we can get something a little more substantial. Twin barrels 3 to 6, 3 to 5, 3 to 4. We'll go twin barrel. I suppose I should be drawing more cards. And they're going to send 2 to 5. Man, this production stabilizer is awesome. So we're going to take some damage, unfortunately. But it's the minimum roll, so that's great. And we've got an incoming opening shot. So it's 3 and 3. Perfect. Yeah, that's a win. We did it. Excellent. High five. Oh, that was so great. Wow, that was a lot smoother. A lot smoother. We got light barrage, covering fire, hasty defense, ordnance surge. We'll skip. So we'll get some more credits. So 84. We got 84 credits. While we're pushing our way in, a direct line, free roamers. Rogue ship in violation of free roamer space has suddenly come out of hidings, preparing to attack. They always seem like they're going to attack. I mean, it's curious if you go through allied space and they don't attack, and in fact they help you. But, you know, maybe it's just worse. It's worse if you're not in allied space. So I love this. So this one's free straight off the bat. First attack card, right? Because it's from the, we've got that additional subsystem boost. So we might as well get the free shot. But first, let's go with double time. And we're going to go full burn. Why not? Charge shot. That's a free one. Big hit. And we got the shred. That's great. So we'll go with light barrage. We got another shred. Opening shot just for damage. And currently we need either more ordnance if we want volatile barrage or shredding 5. We've got a good amount coming into us right now. We could flash shields immediately. I love this because we actually increased our reactor output. So we definitely want to flash shields. I'm going to go ahead and cheap shot since we've got the full burn right now. And we'll volatile barrage. And we bumped the shred up by 2. Huge damage. He's got 14 hull remaining. And he's only going to hit us for 2 to 4 because we knocked out one of the systems immediately. So twin barrel, stack him. Huge. He's got 2 to 4 inbound. We'll shield pulse, spread shot, end turn. That's all he's got. Send it. High five. All right. Wow, that was so much cleaner. Light barrage, charge shot. I mean, God, charge shot, more. We've got ordnance surge. Do we need more of these things? I mean, it could be nice for consistency. And these just dump out damage. Sure. Why not? Who knows what the boss battle's going to be like. So now we've got another charge shot. And we even got repairs, thanks to the engineer. My God. Wow. We are getting so lucky. 175. We don't have enough for another reactor bit. All right, well, let's just go. This is it. Boss. As your ship heads towards the Breachway corridor leading out of the system, its sensors pick up a large fleet of unregistered ships forming in the asteroid belt and heading towards the blockade.
Heavy fighting appears to be imminent, Captain. It might seem risky, but we could use the chaos to slip by undetected. It's not like we're left with too many choices by the looks of it.
Suddenly, the approaching fleet launches a massive counter-coordinated attack, wiping out half of the defending blockade force. Most of the ships are engaged in fighting as you approach, but a massive retrofitted industrial ship is breaking off its course and is heading to intercept your ship.
We can't let anyone leave before the big event. Our sources say there's an incoming supply convoy carrying equipment and materials worth a fortune. Help us take care of the escort ships and we'll grant you safe passage out of the system along with a share of the plunder. What do you say?
If we agree, we'll lose Starkin relations, sure.
I knew I could count on you. You'll be part of our welcoming committee then. I'll ensure our ships lend you their assistance when the time comes.
I guess this is our boss fight with the Starkins, yeah? 75 hull.
Shields up, Captain.
So this is the big one right here. Repeater pulse, deal 4 damage, draw a laser pulse card, and play it on the same turn. We've got paired pulse, deal 3 damage 2 times. Precision. Raise shield. If you don't have shields, add 12 shields in 1 duration, otherwise add 6. Well, he's going to get 12. Beam calibration, +1 laser damage if you deal 15 laser hull damage while active. Card becomes an upgrade. Oh my god, that's not good. This is not cool. We have 4 right now. We need flash shields immediately. Well, actually, no. They're not sending damage right now. They're just going to raise shields for 12. Well, let's get in with... So, full burn, double time, charge shot for free, big hit, cheap shot, charge shot, 2 mass, charge shot.
Suboptimal hit.
That's all we got. Okay. But we took him from 75 down to 56. That's not bad. I guess if we came in and he had the shields, those charge shots would have been great, right? Well, we have another charge shot. Go figure. We're going to take 7. So we're going to flash shields, charge shot for maximum 7 damage. Now he's got 5. And we'll end turn. Incoming for 7. Oh, never mind. +1 damage. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. We actually took damage there. All right. Fair enough. That was quite a burst. Switch subsystems. I don't know what that means. +1 laser damage if you deal 15 laser hull damage while active for over the next 3 duration. We get missile support. 1 Starflare missile gets fired at the enemy ship. He's got 6. We've got 1 Starflare missile from the pirates or the deadweights on our side. So he's got 9 shields. Charge shot is 7. Guaranteed. Reshuffle all support cards into draw pile, gain 1 for each card. Shield pulse. We don't have any incoming. We are low on mass right now. So I'm going to go ahead. Do we drop energy? We need the energy badly though. If we need flash shields, we need the energy. So I don't think I can really adjust that. So let's end the turn. It's unfortunate. Switching subsystems, infrared emitter. Big hit from the Starflare. Any laser attack that deals hull damage adds heat. Oh, that's lovely. Well, we've got nasty, nasty mass volumes of laser pulse damage coming in, and we are out of command points. Okay, well, we're short on the mass. We'll twin barrel up. We'll shield pulse for 4. We'll light barrage. I'm going to drop out support gambit, and we're going to end turn. Incoming. So we will take hull damage for sure. We took 10. Infrared emitter is going to come online. We can get mass for 2 heat. Volatile barrage. Opening shot, spread shot. Well, yeah, we're dealing less damage. Blind shot. Next played attack deals negative 50% damage. So that's what's happening right now. That's why we're experiencing this, yeah? We took 10. Infrared emitter is going to come online. We can get mass for 2 heat. Volatile barrage. Opening shot, spread shot. Well, yeah, we're dealing less damage. Blind shot. Next played attack deals negative 50% damage. So that's what's happening right now. That's why we're experiencing this, yeah? Okay, it's 2 to 4, 2 to 2. Let's just throw out the cheapest card, opening shot. So now that's depleted blind shot. And now we have a regular range back. Oh, that sucked. Okay, well, we can send both of these. Spread shot just to try to burn through the shields. Shields are down. Volatile barrage. We dealt 6. Amazing. Amazing. Ordnance surge. Lose up to 4 on the next turn. End turn. Here they come. So blinding pulse is going to come in when these hit on the hull. They will inflict heat damage. So but we have flash shields. Throwing up flash shields, so we're not going to take heat damage this turn. At least we'll go covering fire to try to land and drop out one of those attacking cards. It's a 10% chance that didn't happen. Do we need mass? We'll sustain 2 heat because I'm confident these aren't going to bust our shields and end the turn because they've got the infrared emitter on right now. That's 4. We have 4 remaining. That'll drop out. Big Starflare hit. They've got 27. All right, we can do this. Ordnance search. Light barrage. Light barrage for shred. He's down to 20. Light barrage. He's down to 15. Excellent. Rearm. End turn. They're going to be hitting us now. But it's not the infrared emitter, so that's perfect. He has shields. Deal 7.
Enemy shields
Down to 14. End turn. Laser pulse is coming in.
Missile launched.
If we do charge shot, he's got shields. It's going to deal 7. Brings him down to 11. That's going to be another 6 from the missile. Opening shot. Now he's got 7. Oh, if we had a little bit of command points. So we're going to take 4. But that's no problem. Big missile, star flare impact.
Target reached.
He's got 1. He's got 1. Shot to finish. High five. There it is. Gain 213 credits. Ooh, we've got Corruptor. What is that? Hacking module. Firewall. Add 1 security. Energy costs increased by security returns to your draw pile on play. Battery deplete. For 2 duration, enemy shield cards give 50% less shields. Consume all security. Extend hack duration. Well, it's nice to have it. AI core. Used to crew equipment, but does not come with any crew skill. Oh, that's what that is. We get another AI. That's phenomenal. Add a card. Unload. Deal 5 to 10 damage, shredding 5. You played 3 other flak attack this turn, or honed shot. Deal 3 to 8 damage, shredding 4. Cost reduced by 1 for each. Oh, I love that. Honed shot versus charge shot. Auto shield, hasty defense. We'll go with honed shot. That's excellent. And continue. Wow, epic.
All right, fun little diversion, Cap. Reminds me of my younger days. Now let's get back to our main objective. Hope we won't need that bridge we just burned with the Starkin.
Well, yeah, they don't like us at all. So before we leave, let's get the AI core in, right? Does that work? AI core? I think if we did Corruptor, nope. Can be sold or installed on your ship in space stations. Oh, so we can't install it out here. Well, let's go sector exit. And there it is. That is a first for us. Lancer unlocked.
Captain, we are entering the AIA system. 2 fuel harvested while transiting the Breachway corridor.
Your ship picks up 2 distress calls from this sector. They're way up on top. Well, neutral. Otherwise, they don't like us. We don't have a transponder. There are no friendly space stations around here. We've got elite combat. We've got a neutral space station. Let's head on in. Maybe we can get these things installed. Dock with the station. So we will install the AI core. And we're going to go over to... We could remove cards. We can enter the hangar. We should probably enter the hangar. We've got 5 fuel right now, right? This might be our only opportunity unless we get a transponder. And apparently we've unlocked a new ship as well. 72 to repair. That seems like a good thing to do. We'll hold. We've got a Corruptor. Let's see, we've got another Corruptor. This one's different. They've got coil guns. Safety override is a railgun. Deals 6 damage. Sustain 3 heat. Wow. Or EM round. Deals 6 damage. On equipment destroyed, disable a random equipment for 2 duration. Oh my god. Cerberus Mark II is our shield generator instead of basic shield. So we have Insulator. Gain 18 shields. Sustain 1 heat every 3 shields lost on enemy's turn. Ooh, that's rough. Endothermic reaction. I'm curious if we can upgrade our, our heat capacity. Shield generator. Gain 2 shield for each heat dissipated. I mean, that's nice. And Tag Enhancer. If shielded, gain 1 duration every turn. You gain at least 2 heat. Duration 4. Static charge, subsystem for flak, reduce shredding requirement for the weapon by 1 if enemy is ionized. Cycle feeder, all equipment. If available in your draw pile, draw 1 card from this equipment in an empty card slot at the end of each turn. In an empty card. Oh, wow. That's insane. So we could actually boost Light Flak Mark II. I noticed this got upgraded. Or did it? See, I'm starting to second guess things. Can we actually pay to upgrade these things? We've got Shield Initiator, which we already have. But Cerberus Mark II, I think we already had a Light Flak Mark II. PDC Array is to defend ourselves. I'm going to suppose we could get the Light Flak. We could pop it down and then get our coil gun and stick it in. But it would be nice to have other types of things. So our basic shields. So I think this would not... This doesn't go on a weapon mount, does it? So if I were to take the light flak Mark 1 and move it down, although I suppose his ability doesn't actually mean... Does full burn kinetic attacks deal 25% more damage this turn? I'm curious if that affects even the AI cores. And then we've got Defiant Arms as a different corruptor. Next turn, reduce enemy damage by 1 for every attack card in its hand. And for 4 duration, increase enemy shredding by 1. Increase enemy shredding by 1. What? Consume all security. Further increase shredding. Why would you want to increase your enemy shredding by 1? Oh, you mean how much shred stack they have. Oh, okay. I thought they're going to shred you for more. I mean, that's pretty... Okay, that's pretty darn epic. I might actually grab that instead. So we're going to go ahead and sell this corruptor. We're going to buy this corruptor and pop that on. Buy it for 100. We'll get that installed. Oh, I guess it goes in place of the shields. Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. So we can't have shields as well? Oh my god, that's terrifying. Do you want to go all out? I mean, should we just go all out here? We kind of need this. In that case, let's just get the ammo allocator. And although I guess we could also boost this. We're probably better off increasing our setup here, and then we'll actually go mass like that. That's probably better. Oh man, that sucks. I guess I'll hold on to that corruptor and we'll leave. That's... I'm not brave enough to utilize this and not have shields at all. At least we're going to start with 4 shields, and I know how that works, so that's helpful. We're not going to buy fuel. Ship and equipment maintenance is going to cost us 40. We'll go crew activity plus 2 morale for the next 3 nodes and depart the station. We are going. So Starkin, they hate us. Solari, they kind of like us, but it seems like we've got system events up here, right? So, I mean, we can go here and still go up north. Let's do it.
Captain, permission to report. Our scanners are picking up signs of combat up ahead. A Solari unarmed ship is being attacked by a deadweight gunship. The civilian ship's hull integrity is critical. Hey, stay out of this, Captain. We have a score to settle with that Solari ship.
Draw the attention of the attacking ship +1 Solari relation. Sure. Why not? Why not? We've got maxed out with dead weight. It's not like if we're at 3, then we might be neutral with them. Maybe it'll mean more favorable stuff. Holy crap, torpedo. Deal 12 damage after 2 turns. Requires 5 ordnance production. Oh my god. Wow, that's no joke. Calculated overheat. At the start of each turn, play 1 heated shell and sustain 2 heat. Deal 1 to 4 damage, shred 4. On shred applied, dissipate 1 heat. And then spread shot to drop missiles, which we do not have. Interestingly enough, combat disadvantage, reshuffle all attack cards back into your draw pile. Well, that sucks. That negates quite a lot. We've got an incoming 2 to 5. We will end turn. Hopefully it rolls not maximum. It rolls 4. That's perfect. That's perfect. Melting clip. Deal 2 to 7 damage. Shredding is 3 to 8, reduced by your 8 heat. Spread shot and torpedoes coming online soon, and take aim to deal +1 damage. This is not good. And we don't have opening shot available. Well, destroy the closest enemy missile. We'll hold on to spread shot just for that torpedo. And we got to start this off somewhere. So we'll go light barrage.
Shredded enemy hull.
We got a shred. Excellent. Twin barrel. Actually, you know what? I should have done full burn. Let's go double time, full burn, light barrage. Actually, hold. So we've got 1 shred, 1 to 10 damage, or 3 to 6, or 3 to 7. Twin barrel. Good impacts. We're going to shield pulse.
Shields up, Captain.
And we're going to flash shields. End turn. They're not going to get through. Excellent. We've got 2 remaining. They're reloading their flak. It's 2 to 7. They're going to fire a torpedo. We're going to hold on to spread shot just for it, yeah? Opening shot, volatile barrage. Light barrage. Light barrage. Hang tight. End turn. So we take some damage here. We took 9. They shoot the torpedo. If we spread shot, we drop out that torpedo.
Enemy missile intercepted.
Volatile barrage, 3 to 8 damage. Solid hit. We're going to take quite a lot on this next one. The dead weights have it in for us. Oof. So we started with 60. We're down to 38. But they've got 10. Charge shot is 6 to 7. I wish we had home shot. Opening shot is 4 straight. I don't want to take any more damage, but unfortunately we are. So we'll drop out asteroid ore. Six to 7. We knocked out 1, so we minimize some of the damage we're taking. Rearm and turn. Incoming. We're down to 34. We're down to 30. We've lost exactly half of our hull. Light barrage. There we go. Oof, man, that cost us half of our hull. Gain 35, add a card. Hasty defense, negative. Skip, plus 25. Continue. Oof, that was rough. That was rough. Well, let's see. So we now have a little more of a boon. We're still disliked. We need 1 more to boost ourselves. I mean, I guess we'll head up north. Waypoint disliked. You find an abandoned repair station. Oh, thank God. A large part of it has been stripped clean by scavengers, but upon closer inspection, one of the maintenance bays still seems to be functional. Dock and attempt to do repairs.
Hey, it might not look like it, but some of the equipment left here is actually in good working condition.
Your engineer gets to work with the assistance of the rest of the crew. A few hours later, the hull looks better than ever. 12 hull points repaired. Thank you, Finn. Holy moly. Well, conflict zone hated. I mean, there's no other way through it. So we're going on forward. Here we go. Hated. Enemy has fire support from other ships in the area. One of the Starkin gunships patrolling the conflict zone locks into our ship's heat signature and moves in to attack. So I'm assuming they're going to send intermittent missiles. So, yep, they're going to be shooting a star flare for 6 damage every 3 turns. So, all right, well, there's that. We'll just have to hold on to our spread shot. Let's not utilize that. So straight off the bat, we can use charge shot, which is great. We've got full command points. We'll go double time. We'll go full burn, and we'll start with the charge shot. They've got flash shields coming on. Laser pulse inbound. Reload tubes load missile tubes and beam calibration. +1 laser damage. If you deal 15 laser hull damage, card becomes an upgrade. Okay, well, we cannot let that happen. We'll light barrage. 5 to 8 damage, or 4 to 7, and we'll add a light barrage card. We'll go charge shot. Big hit. We can ordnance surge because we still have the full burn. Covering fire will hopefully 10% chance to drop laser pulse. Laser pulse is knocked off, and now we'll end the turn. That's excellent. Light ion missile. In 1 turn, laser pulse is coming on in. We have 2. We can flash shields. We'll hold on to spread shot. We'll light barrage. End turn.
Incoming missile.
All right, they just flash shield, so they've got 12. We've got an incoming missile. We've got spread shot. Stack it. And then we'll cheap shot so that we can charge shot and hit for 7 and knock out their shields. There we go. So we've got an incoming 5 damage. We've got our own shield pulse. So we'll pulse up. We'll opening shot. And we'll rearm. And we'll end turn. Missile's been fired, but in theory, it's 6 to 7 damage. Heck yes, high five. There it is. Just in time. Just in the nick of time. 36, add a card. Auto shield. Gain 4, draw a shield card from your draw pile. If draw succeeds, add +2 shields. I mean, that's pretty darn epic. We'll go ahead and grab that and continue. Holy moly, that's awesome. I think it's 175 if we want to upgrade a reactor further. We can increase our capacity as well. And yeah, I don't see it. I wish I could get... I wish I had another weapon to mount. Unfortunately, I don't. So, all right, no point in just lollygagging about. Let's head up. We've got another hated conflict zone, so we're continuing to push. If we want to get to the system events, it looks like we've got to go like pretty wide. I think with the blue lines, you have to go forward. With the yellow lines, you can go forward and backwards. So we'll go into the hated conflict zone. And the Starkins are back at it. Ion missile, laser pulse, laser pulse. Interesting that this one has a 2-turn charge. That one is ready to go. They got Rampart for 10 shields that'll last basically the time they deploy it, and 1 duration afterwards. So right now we've got a laser pulse coming in. We've got 4, so we don't have to worry this turn. Gain 4, draw a shield card from your draw pile. Your draw succeeds. We've got Asteroid Ore, sustain 2 heat. I'm okay with doing this early. So if we just stack it up early, support Gambit. I mean, that's not going to do anything. We'll just discard that. And then we'll just start with Light Barrage. Hopefully we can build up some type of shred and end the turn. Okay, wow. So Ion Missile's coming in. We don't have Spread Shot. We've got Paired Pulse and Laser Pulse. So that's going to be for 7. We've got the Auto Shield. If we Shield Pulse, that's 4. We can Auto Shield. Now we're up to 10. That's excellent because we drew another shield card and therefore we got an extra out of it. So with Opening Shot, that'll initiate the Shred. And with Hone Shot, it costs 1 ordnance less for each Shred. Charge Shots 4 to 7. Let's go double time. We're going to initialize Cheap Shot and we're hoping to deal more Shred. We did deal more Shred. Now it costs 2. We got Volatile Barrage, deal 2 to 8. We're going in with Hone Shot. It costs less because of the Shred. We add more Shred. Covering Fire might have is a 10% chance. It's going to deal 6 exactly. 10% chance to drop one of these attack cards. We do drop out an attack card. We now have more than enough to sustain the incoming Paired Pulse. Ordnance Surge will gain 4. We might as well go full burn. Ordnance Surge. Well, actually, no. Hold. Hone Shot. We add the Shred. Volatile Barrage is 4 to 10. Big damage. Rearm. End turn. Wow, what a salvo.
Incoming missile.
We might be able to outrace that Ion Missile, or we draw into Spread Shot. We got Spread Shot. Send it. Drop out the Ion Missile. That sucks for them. End turn. And keep it rolling. Light Barrage. Twin Barrel. High five. Okay, not too bad. Add a card. Hasty Defense will skip it, plus 25. Wow, we have 197. That's amazing. We can actually boost our reactor even further, which is amazing. That's so good. Or I guess we could just boost our ordnance even further if we want to get just massive volumes of the stuff. So we'll go Capacity, and then we could say drop out our, I guess we can go Energy, and then we can boost ordnance like that. There we go. So now we're going to gain even more. So Conflict Zone Neutral. Those are our allies. Any ship entering this area that doesn't fly the deadweight flag is open for attack. Sure enough, one of the pirate ships here has engaged combat protocols, is heading our way. Really? I mean, why don't we have the flag? I guess is the question. Well, fine then, guy.
Shields up, Captain.
This guy's all-out missiles. Gam Missile. Destroy up to 6 ordnance in a turn. Deal 1 hull damage for each ordnance destroyed. Destroy up to 6 ordnance. Well, I don't like that. Well, we've got Covering Fire to start, so we might as well go for it. And it's going to be really important to keep our card draw going. So let's go double time, but we're not going to boost our damage output. Covering Fire. 10% chance does not draw it, but we've got Spread Shot now, so that's excellent. That's excellent. So Light Barrage. Hopefully we'll get a Shred. We did not get the Shred. We will... Light Barrage. There's some Shred. We can keep going. Might as well. Honed Shot is 1 less in cost. Charge Shot. Charge Shot. Dealt the maximum plus a Shred. Hone Shot for 2. Excellent. We'll go ahead and gain some heat. Ooh, I didn't see us push that threshold. My bad. I forgot about the ordnance surge. And we'll rearm and end turn. Incoming missiles.
Incoming missile.
Gamma. They're giving us a random card as well. Spread shot. We have a star flare coming in still. We don't have enough energy. We're one short, so I dropped out our energy once again. I guess let's shield pulse just to mitigate. We could send a charge shot. We're going to initiate cheap shot, charge shot. Volatile barrage. Oh, we were close. We were so close. It was 4 to 8 damage. And that dealt the 6. Light barrage. Wow, that worked out, but ooh, not too bad. We didn't lose too much there. Add a card, negative, auto shield, we'll skip. We have 162. Phenomenal. Okay, so we're slowly making our way up there. If we head up north, we'll get to one of these events. I don't know what that's all about. We need 200 to get another point. Ah, man. I guess we'll drop one out and put it back in energy because we were just short. Just short. So we'll go up north. An unregistered ship present in contested Solari space is approaching on an attack vector. Enemy has fire support from other ships in the area. Lovely, lovely. We are disliked. I think we're 1 point away from neutral. Rapid reassembly. Reduce equipment repair time by 1 duration. Raise shields. If you don't have shields, at 12. 1 duration, otherwise at 6. Ion harpoon. Deal 9 ionized. If shielded, gain 1 shield for every 3 enemy shields removed. Okay, well, we don't really have a ton of shields. And although I suppose he will gain 1 shield duration for every 3 removed, and we've got, well, we have 4. Reckless assault. Lose 4 hull. Play 2 improvised flak. Oof. That's quite a lot. Well, we got our charge shot. They don't have a missile coming in yet, so we're going to save spread shot. Glad that we have it now. We'll go covering fire and hope for the best. Although, before I do that, initiate double time covering fire. 10% chance did not trigger. We can covering fire again. 10% chance roll, no trigger. That's coming in for 9. I'm going to guess... I'm gonna shield pulse, so we only take 1. Ooh, auto shield, do it up. And we are going to... Oh, do we light barrage? End turn. Incoming. Ion harpoon. He did not deal hull damage. Total discharge. Lose shield duration. Fire 2 ion darts, which is 4 ionized each for each point. Requires shield duration. I don't think he even has shields, so I don't think that's going to do very well. I think. I hope. And it looks like he's ready to play 2 improvised flak. We're going to take 16 on the push, unfortunately. So we don't have the missile coming in yet. Right? Yeah, missile support. So we got to save the spread shot. We'll go light barrage for 3. Still no shred. Charge shot. Rearm. And end turn. Lot of ionized. Oh my god. And shred. Wow, talk about burst. Impressive. Combat advantage. 1 star flare missile gets fired at the enemy ship every 3 duration. I am not seeing them go yet. So let's see. Hone shot. He's got shields. We have an incoming ion harpoon. Well, let's flash our shields for the ion harpoon. We'll covering fire and roll the dice. I don't know if this counts as an attack card, you know what I mean? I guess it would, because it's got that orange top, I'm pretty sure. So let's covering fire again. That's the last of our mass. We don't land the 10%. And we'll hold. Incoming. Ion harpoon for 9. We're down to 3. Shield amplifier gains 0 shield. Require shielded. Well, he doesn't have shield. Battle repairs. Repair 4 HP. Remove 2 shred charges. And then we've got reckless assault. So he's about to, well, he's not quite there yet. Total discharge, lose shield duration, fire 2 ion darts. Okay. Well, we've got ordnance surge, full burn. We have a missile coming in. Spread shot.
Enemy missile is down.
Ordnance surge. Light barrage. Twin barrel. Light barrage. And intern. So he's going to remove 2 of the shred, right? There we go. Battle repairs. 4 hull, remove 2 shred. He still has 1. So this is for mass. Honestly, we might need it. We might need it if we want to fire everything that we have. We're out of command points. Total discharge is offline. Generators offline. Battle repairs isn't coming, but reckless assault is inbound. He's got 6 durability remaining. Hopefully we'll be able to drill that out. All right. Light barrage. Ooh, I just realized we're all out of ordnance. My fault. Well, that's all we got then. And that's going to come in. That's going to hurt badly. Really badly. Well, we can do a support gambit. Toss out. Now we've got 2. We're rolling. Rolling the dice. Oh my gosh. He's got 3. Intern. Incoming. Lose 4, but he's going to hit hard. That's 13 plus 1 shred. Battle repairs is coming online to take out 2 and heal 4. We don't have a missile inbound yet. Hone shot for every... That's 2 charge shots, 3 opening shot. Let's go. Hone shot. Light barrage. Opening shot. There it is. Wow. Oh, that was a little bit rough. Add a card. Flash shields again. I'm going to skip. And we'll continue. We actually have enough for more reactor charges or buffs here. So we can actually go up this way. I'm curious if we can ever spend on these. I guess to upgrade it even further. I guess we'll go with 200 and we'll gain the ordnance without sacrificing the other 2 right there. So, man, we're getting on up there. We'll go system event hated. You notice a Starkin ship following you for some time. It keeps its distance, but your common trajectory is no coincidence. To confirm, your pilot pulls a maneuver the follower immediately mirrors to keep you in its range. Having their interest disclosed, its captain contacts you. Answer the transmission.
Greetings, Captain. Please do not take our presence as a threat. You are our prime candidate for a mission. Granted, your competition is comprised of pirates and miners, but a win is a win. Tell me, Captain, are you willing to retrieve some information for us?
I am willing, not before I know what I'm getting into.
Fair enough. The approaching signal has caused more chaos here than everywhere else. Patrollers have always been intense around these parts, even for the Solari. But lately they've intensified their raids, evicting unregistered colonies at an alarming rate. You've already proven to us you don't believe in coincidence. Well, neither do we. Care to help us retrieve this information from the Solari?
So they're the Starkin. They don't like us. I'd rather not get involved in this. We've got another event after this. So we're going to push up to neutral with the free roamers. Derelict sector of the generation ship. It looks inert and seems offline for ages, yet 2 unregistered ships spawn on your radar just outside its 14th gate. Their stillness indicates the same level of confusion as your own. Incoming transmission breaks your trail of thought.
Greetings, Captain. You don't look much like our savior, but you don't look like no Solari either. We can't be picky at the moment. Are you the contractor sent by home base to keep us safe?
Safe from what?
From the continuous Solari raids on Agartha, of course. It might be just a miner's colony and some ruin to you, but for the free roamer on mining operations, it's a second home. Heck, for a lot of us, it is the only home. Why don't the Solari send a wipeout crew? Ask them yourself, the captain points out to an incoming transmission alert on your ship. They're already here.
Put them through. Ignore their call and attack. Ambush advantage? Screw it, let's go. Now that's what I call a sucker punch plus 50% attack damage first round in next combat encounter. We'll take it. I don't know what they want, but Solari don't particularly like us, and they're a bit of dicks. So 70 hull, that's insane. Titanium shells, 4 to 8 damage, shredding 4. God, that's a huge minimum. Reckless assault, we know that one. That's coming in with the improvised flak. I don't like it. Lighter rounds, +1 max flak damage. Well, we're racing for damage, it seems. So covering fire, if we want to remove titanium shells. We've got opening shot for 2 and 1. Well, let's go double time. And we don't need to push the damage just yet with full burn. We'll go opening shot. We get a shield pulse. We've got covering fire.
Barely scratched.
10% chance. We've got charge shot. Shredding 5. Volatile barrage. We'll go light barrage. Yeah, she's coming in. It's 4 to 8. We'll just shield pulse. And we'll go ahead and rearm and end turn. Here they go. So we absorbed it. No shred. Generator cooldown. Titanium shells offline. Reckless assault. So we're about to get a giant salvo of like potentially 16. I don't like it. So since we're coming in heavy and hot, full burn. Ordnance surge. Charge shot's going to deal 8 because of shields. Charge shot again because of shields. We got light barrage. Stack them.
Suboptimal hit.
And they're still coming in. I ran out of mass. I didn't catch that one. End turn. Here it comes. 6, 10. So 10 and 1 shred. Lighter rounds +1 max flak damage as an upgrade and 5 to 8 damage. So it's already climbing. It was 4 to 8 before. Asteroid ore support gambit. Let's go and... Oof. Auto shield. Gain 4 shield. Honed shot. Deal 3 to 8. Cost reduced by 1 for each shred. We'll send it. We knocked out Rampart. That's helpful. 3 energy. Auto shield. I might just sit on this instead of flash shield. Although we only have 11 hull. Oof. Alright. Fair enough. We'll spread shots 5. Volatile barrage 4 to 8. Plus, we could play this to gain more ordnance for each card for support, but that's blue. We really don't have much. I realized how few support cards I actually have, so this isn't super helpful. I mean, it will get us 1 more, but we can also use our command. We really cannot afford to take more hits, unfortunately, so I'm going to go ahead and flash shield. And then we're going to asteroid ore, and we're going to dump support gambit. Go. Lighter rounds, so they're buffing their flak. Flak's reloading, reckless assault, barb shrapnel, +1 flak max damage for every 2 enemy shred. Well, let's just... This is our moment. We've got to keep this rolling. We've got covering fire. That's not it. That's not coming in. Twin barrels 6. Light barrage is 5. We could... This is 4, 5, 6. This is 6, 7, 8 plus 6, 14. Well, if we utilize cheap shot, that's not going to be enough to play every single card. But that's 5, that's 11, that's 15 damage. That's, in theory, 21. It's a lot, but it's not everything. I'd rather play double time and get more cards. So let's start with 5. We need this shred to continue. We got charged damage for a full 7 out of 7. If we get volatile damage, that's kind of insane. We'll go twin barrel. We got opening shot. End the turn. Yeah, we ran out of our draw pile. It's all right. We have nothing incoming, so I think we might be able to outrun this. Charge shot full 7. Light barrage. Charge shot. They've got 1. That's it. High five. Oof. Yeah, we're pretty hurt right now. Gain 45. Add a card. Barrier, gain 6, straight up. Plus mass, though. I think I'm gonna skip. Continue. Yeah, that gets rough. I mean, obviously, we probably need more. You managed to push back the first invader, but at no small cost to your ship. Weapons malfunction disadvantage until you reach a space station.
Captain, your offense equipment is running on backup power, barely dealing any damage unless preheated. I can have a look at that myself, or I can head back to my crew and coordinate a combat support operation when they arrive.
We get guaranteed weapon support from our allies, or remove a weapon malfunction, have the captain repair the ship. Weapons malfunction will remove the weapon malfunction. With eyes focused on ship repairs, the captain resumes their rudely interrupted story.
They've been farming us and this colony for metals and status back on their base. They used to confiscate any mining gear that landed here for more than 5 minutes, but lately it's more than that. They keep attacking every few hours. To what endgame? Let's hope we won't find out soon, Captain. Check your right ascension. You've got an incoming Solari.
Oh my god, this is like a wave battle. We only have 11 hull, though. That is a big problem. 65 hull. Lighter rounds covering fire to remove our attacks, and we got twin barrel. Okay, well, at least they don't have missiles coming in, so that's a plus. We have auto shields. They're going to hit for 3 to 6, right? So auto shielded up. We've got shield pulse to hold. And we are out of command points. So we ran the gamut on the last one. We don't have opening shots, asteroid ore. You know what? I'm going to run that just to get the mass going so we don't have to worry about it. And it's only going to cost us 5. So twin barrel,
Shredded enemy hull.
light barrage, ordnance surge, volatile barrage, and spread shot. End the turn. We don't have any attacks for them to knock out of our hand, so that works. Honed shot costs barely anything because of all the shred. We've got incoming attacks of potentially 11. We don't have enough for flash shields. We do have a shield pulse to bring it up to 8. So we'll definitely want to do that. We've got covering fire, maybe 10% chance. We knock something out. It didn't drop the card, but it disabled the equipment and hone shot. And we are going to rearm and end turn. Incoming. Absorb that, rightfully so. Excellent. Now they've updated their maximum flak damage, so their range is higher. And no attacks coming in on this turn. That's great. There are nothing to turn in for support gambit. We'll toss that out. We can flash shields when needed, so we're going to hold on to that one. And we're just going to... Well, that's 14. Sure, charge shot. Charge shot. End turn. Twin barrels coming in. That's going to be 2 to 6. Fire an additional light barrage. So it's probably going to be like 11, actually. So flash shield. And we've got charge shot. Light barrage. Light barrage. There it is. High five. The Marauder's coming online. It takes a while to get going, but once it's there, it's not bad. Skip. Continue. Very nice. We didn't take any damage. Just gotta keep it rolling. Another battle won, but no sense of relief follows. Your crew remains in battle positions, ready to man their equipment for whatever Solari throw at you next.
Why are their attacks intensifying now?
Something to do with that darn signal too big for our ears? Whatever it is, our presence in that ruin grew exponentially troublesome. They even damaged the structure of their precious generation ship to take us out. It makes me wonder if living here is still a viable option. What would you do, Captain?
Home is always worth defending.
Well, that certainly is something to chew on, Captain. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait. We have an Solari elite coming our way. Let's all pitch in to minimize enemy impact.
Guaranteed advantage combat support. Well, at least we've got combat support. I wish they would shield us. That would be very welcome. This is going to be an elite, so this might be the end of it, right? Generator overload. Shield cards give you plus 50% shield sustain 1 heat per turn, duration 4. Calculated overheat at the start of each turn. Play 1 heated shell, 1 to 4. Damage, shredding 4, dissipate 1. sustain 2 heat. Star Flare missile, so we got to hold on to spread shot, and then we've got barrier. So they're going to launch that. We don't have spread shot yet, and we have our own Star Flare missiles being fired from our allies. All right, well, covering fire if we're lucky. 10% chance, and knocks the Star Flare out. That's amazing. In that case, Asteroid Ore will sustain the 2 heat so we can dissipate it over time. Light Barrage. No Shred. Light Barrage. Let's end turn. Hold. Calculated overheat. They're going to get those heat shells. Melting Clip. Star Flares up. Well, we can try and roll it. Generator Overload shield cards. Okay. Well, covering fire, 10%. Covering fire, 10%.
Suboptimal hit.
No, nothing there. We'll go ahead and rearm. We have no shot coming in. That's not actually going to impact us right away. Let's go ahead and hold on to our points. End turn. Oh, negative. Did not see it. At the start of each turn, play 1 heated shell and sustain 2 heat. Oof. I didn't realize these are the cards, right? Star Flares inbound. Well, we're going to need flash shields. So that's going to be 1 to 4. Let's assume the worst. So 4, 4, 8, 8, 6, 14 points at worst. I don't think it's going to happen. But just in case, we'll shield pulse again. And that's going to be able to absorb everything, but not the melting clip as well. That's a little rough. Honed shot. We don't have the shred yet. It's not going. It's not rolling. Twin barrel. We have a shred. Honed shot is a little cheaper. Please get a shred. No shred, so we can't play honed shot. Volatile barrage. We got the shred. And that just stripped right through. That's amazing. End the turn. Incoming. Missile hit. We have 6. Wow. We had exactly enough shields. Exactly enough shields for that bombardment. Support Gambit, we have nothing. Let's go ahead and drop it out. We are going to take an additional 2 shells and then volley fire 3 Firefly missiles at the enemy ship. Deal 4 damage in 1 turn. Oh, God. Well, we've got a spread shot, so that's going to be saved for the next one. Let's go in and nail Hone Shot. We landed the shred. Huge damage. Charge shot. Auto shield. We've got 4. Although I guess well, no, that'll help with the heated shells, right? That's 4. Volleys fired. Shield pulse. Each of these are going to hit for 4. We can shut 1 out with spread shot. So spread shot. Now we're going to take 8. 8 plus 8, 16 in theory. Load missile tubes. So what do we got here? We're just going to have to outpace them. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we got to try. Ordnance surge. Light barrage. Let's try and build up that shred. Light barrage. Charge shot. And that's all I got, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to survive this. I think this might be it. That's all we got. Incoming.
We've been hit, Captain.
Yep, that's way too much. We got him down to 12, but that's it. Wow, that's insane. But here's the thing. We actually unlocked the Lancer. So what is that? So there's the Arbalest, that's the balanced one, the Marauder that we just ran with all the flak, and the Lancer. She actually looks different. Look at that. Advanced ship that forgoes a shield generator for a hacking console, effective at neutralizing enemy actions. Armed with a high-precision railgun for preemptively destroying enemy equipment with a drawback of extended cooldown periods. So we would actually start with the Railgun Mark II. That's new. Pinpoint. Deal hull 4 damage plus 1 equipment damage for each destroyed and disabled enemy equipment. We've got Kinetic Shot. Deals 6 damage. Precision. Drill Round. Deal 4 damage. On equipment destroyed, deal 4 additional hull damage. Wow. And he has combat training. Next attack played this turn deals plus 50% damage. Nice. Salon Thule. Gunner. Negotiator can talk his and your way out of some unfavorable situations. He's Starkin. Return 1 attack card from your cooldown pile to your hand. We've got Suppressor. She's a hacker. Still work in progress. Gain 1 security. So we've got Firewall. Add 1 security. Energy cost is increased by 1 security. Returns to your draw pile on play. Oh, the enemy's energy cost is increased by 1 security. Holy. And then we've got glitch. Disable targeted enemy equipment for 1 duration if secured. Also remove 1 pip per security. And we've got resource bay mark 1 plus 1 reactor power. Upkeep. Ship is not overheated on turn end. And we actually have a radiator this time. Dissipate up to 2 heat. If heat is at 0, gain 2 energy. Weapon coolant. Return up to 2 attack card from your cooldown pile to your draw pile, sustain 2 heat. Return up to 2 attack card from your cooldown pile to your draw pile, sustain 2. Wow. It's pretty impressive. And we also have overflow. Add 1 battery surge to your hand for every 12 energy spent. Battery surge. God, this is a whole new game now. This is nuts. So we have less, it seems like, less hull points than the Marauder. But we have this railgun specifically to target equipment. We have the ability to delay the enemy's turn and force them to like spend more resources to do what they would normally do. We can cool off our heat because we're probably going to generate a decent amount of it. And then the reactor boost allows us to kind of bypass and get a little bit of a boon for us. So it's an advanced ship and it looks almost like a very colorful Defiant from Deep Space Nine. So overall, this has been amazing. Bunnies, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I gotta say that landing those shreds is so critical. Sometimes I feel like it's a little RNG, so it's not as predictable as I would like, but it's if it gets rolling, it is nasty. Absolutely just devastating. Just shreds every piece of equipment on the enemy's ship. So it'll be kind of nice to go back to precision now that we've unlocked the Lancer with a giant railgun Mark II and hacking and all that. Yeah, so overall, it's been a lot of fun. If you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, share, or comment down below. It helps us a great deal. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well. And I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.